field at Mile High in Denver. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. And off we go from Denver. From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills make their way out, led by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. At 24 years of age, it's Josh Allen.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. Threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Singletary with his first carry of the game. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his second season out of Missouri, Drew Lock.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Phillip Lindsay.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
34-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up
shotgun snap to Lock. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The tackle made
from the 3, second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
From the 2, here's first and goal. From the gun, it's Locke. Back in the zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
And goal.
They look to throw at Locke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but now it's third and goal. And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a fourth and goal. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free. And those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good. And oh, it'll be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for it. Inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. So after the INT, it's Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
Quarterback. His pass.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
10 yards.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 34-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. From the 34, they'll line on second and 10. They will run with Singletary. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Throwing is Allen on third. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the as they get set to take over here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Quick slant to Brown. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
If you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run here with Singletary. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Allen's throw is complete, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a run with Singletary. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24, Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Allen's back.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
And 1.
Now Allen again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Lee Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Tyler.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hamler now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but all the squad, have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way, you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on second down. Locke into a double team, and it's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 9-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A final shot before half for Allen, and his throw's going to be incomplete. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. 30-24 was the final. From there, we're off to check out another game, and it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Jamison Crowder up over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards, obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
15. First down, Bills.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Complete to
23 yards on the play.
A gain of 23 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
The tackle made by Shelby Harris. 5 yards on the play. And it's
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he's able to find Diggs. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18.
It's a gain of
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
8-yard line.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Singletary.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Davis. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Singletary.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
On
goal.
2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
I know in this spot they have to be thinking to themselves, let's go ahead and go for it right now. We don't know if we'll get another opportunity. But if you trust your defense at all, you kick the field goal and maybe have one more shot later.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
3-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Bills 10.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Here's Locke to throw. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Philip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. Can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball in the backfield.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
43-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Locke working out of the gun. He'll get this one to Patrick. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to Tim Patrick.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
And 3 at the Bills' 36.
From the gun, Locke And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And they caught a break with that missed field goal. Instead of being tied, they now sit in the 4th quarter driver's seat, still up 3. A 4th quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
48-yard line.
On 2nd down now. Singletary. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
First down, Bill.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Singletary again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, Singletary. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bills, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Denver, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.